Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, a lot of people would think that this team composition is horrible for Moira to play against. The last hero isn't picked yet, but now you see it's a diva. So, we're up against 4 flyers. And I tell you what, I was so happy. I was so happy when I saw Diva picked as well. This is Stadium, this isn't regular ranked. If this was regular ranked, you'd go, oh, that's not ideal. This is a dream composition for Moira to go up against. Simply put, Diva forces us into Chain Grasp. You can go Precarious Potency and stuff, but I mean, we're not going to deal any damage. We'd just be following our team Grasp healing. So we're going straight in for Chain Grasp, Stratosphere in there as well, Weapon Grease, and just for the attack speed, and then Ballistic Buffer because we're up against Pharah, we're up against Juno, and also the Ashe. So I mean, this is crazy good for us. Stratosphere gives us the 25 health that we desperately need, and it's gonna trigger basically constantly because of how many people are in the air. The actual damage is not that good, the slow, fine, but it just contributes a little bit and can help us chase down, say, a Mercy that's flying away or something. So, I mean, this game is, it's a fun one. Like, this is why I'm recording it, because I really enjoyed this game. You see, I even prepared like some chat for you guys. I was like, first 4 flyers. Oh no, what I was talking about there is the Diva. Our Diva went for the lava trail build, right? Where, you know, where Diva leaves lava on the floor, but their whole team flies. So it was like, really? That's the one you're picking? But I mean, fair enough. Our Ashe does get taken down. We fade the Juno missile. Don't want to give her free cash or trigger our Ballistic Buffer right away, even though it'll get triggered by loads of stuff. Oh, Juno's very low health. Take her down. Fade away. Stand still, dodge against the Ashe, even though every single shot she's hitting, well, that's the worst dodging I've ever done. So normally when that happens and the Ashe is hitting the shots, it means they're on a high ping, because we're timing it based on their ping being low. It's complicated. Let's just say I'm terrible. Let's go with that. But some of you guys would understand like what actually happened there, and normally would do the standstill dodge. And I'm not happy that our Mercy was just standing still, getting shot by the Pharah rockets. And I'm thinking, what have I been matched with here? Like, it seems a bit on both teams. Like, this feels like a lower ranked game. But I mean, you'll see. It definitely is a lower ranked game. We're playing this one at nearly midnight, which, you know, I wouldn't expect to be matched into this, but maybe they just needed a player and I was available in the matchmaker. So pushing forward, Baby Diva does get taken down. So we're kind of free to go on a crazy flank. There's that Stratosphere triggering over onto the Juno, and she's struggling to escape. Does have a Mercy pocket though. We're going to jump up to the high ground, take them down. Diva also comes into support, and Ashe, who doesn't miss that much, does also take us down. Bob's over onto the point. Enemy team on like 80% right now. It looks like we're standing still. This Pharah rocket's coming in. Like, move a little bit. So we've managed to cap the point. This time we've used Bob. Oops, yeah, I thought she might fly then. That's why we prepared the heal orb, ready to just throw it and get something. But we're going to go straight in, up against the entire enemy team. Baby Diva does get taken down. I mean, we're just already from the first like couple of minutes, I'm super confident with this. Like, forward jump, fade again, attack the Diva, hoping that Chain Grasp is going to do something. We're going to pop our Coalescence, put some damage out over onto the enemy team. We're taking a bit too much damage, so we're going to fade back. Trying to rotate around to heal our Diva. Our orb gets stuck on a low health player in front of us. Now enemy Pharah, we triggered Stratosphere on him, jump through the hole. Pharah gets taken down. See if we can keep our Ashe alive. Get this Chain Grasp. Don't think it chained to many players. We're not really standstill dodging against the Ashe since they were hitting every shot, so we're just kind of AD strafe. Oh, Mercy going over for the point. And now they've got to get a touch in. Do you know what's there? I mean, I don't think anyone's going forward. Just going to see if we can trigger that chain grasp over onto some other players. Oh, Mercy looks like she was going for the point, but they didn't get the touch, and round 1 goes to us. We're only 400 cash in the lead in terms of team versus team, but we got a good amount of money. Farah earned even more though. That's usually a bad sign, because Farah's the one who could cause the most problems for us if they're a good player. What are we going to buy against 4 flyers in round 2? So I buy Shield Buster, I buy Advanced Antibiotics, still got Stratosphere here, and it's like, if we sell that, we can get another 4k item. Now, the reason why I'm looking at all of this and not just immediately going for Aerial Distresser, which we could do, is because that's not actually going to give us that much damage on its own. It will give us a damage over time whenever we swap targets with it. But maybe we can get a bit more here. We know they've got a Juno, so Shield Buster's always going to be good. Little juggle around of the items, and it does mean we're squishy, but we can get wrist wraps here as well. Weapon Grease, just ballistic buffer for survival. Other than that, we've basically got nothing else. 266 health. This is a high risk. We might be a little bit too squishy. But again, part of this is confidence. So I managed to gauge in the first round that I think we're just going to be able to walk all over this team. Especially once we've got Aerial Distresser. So we're taking a bit of a gamble here. See if it pays off. It does mean that we've got to be a little bit more cautious with moving forward. Ideally, we want our tank to be under fire before we do it. Farah gets a big shot on us, only 18 health remaining. Mercy does get us health, like, healed up. But yeah, it does cost the soldier his life instead. We'll try and heal up Ash. Like, we can contribute to healing, especially on this side, kind of like long-range spam area. And yeah, without having any extra health, it is really tricky for us to move forward here. So we're playing quite passively. There are options to maybe rotate or chain grasp, but actually now hitting on a few players. Now, I'm a bit bored of this. Farah's very low as well. Chain grasp over onto the Diva. Can we take anybody out? It was hitting a lot of players. Juno's weak. We just about managed to get the Farah down. Use Coalescence, mostly just to get our health back up, and also we can always push forward. It's a very long ult. Farah hits us with big rockets. We'll go target the isolated Ash up top. Damage orb over onto them. Just going to pick up this mini here before we rotate. We had an option to go either the high ground and just push with our team, or go for a flank behind. Just going to attack the Diva, but Farah's hitting us. We have to dodge the rockets before we fade. Missiles coming in as well. Too much lava there, so we're going to get underneath that. Also gets us covered from the Juno ult. And our Chain Grasp with a little heal orb wasn't really needed, but you know, she was always going to eat any damage orb that we fire anyway. I still do like firing damage orbs at them, because sometimes it just means that they use the defense matrix, and also they sometimes slip through. What are we going to do here? We've got 38 health. We've got our heal orb. No one's in range for the Chain Grasp though, so we can go up behind them, or we can retreat back with our team. Mercy is there. We'll just wait for a little Chain Grasp ambush before we fade on out of there. Actually, Diva wasn't quite in range. Jump around the corner so the missiles don't chase us, because they can chase us after fade, which is very frustrating. Diva just laying some lava eggs there. We have to fade away as well because of the Ash, who is hitting some shots. So enemy team catching up here. Dodge the Juno missiles again. Diva's now pushed us in a little room. Not too scared of her in here. We've got, you know, enough survivability. She's not on a weapon powery build, I guess, if she's dropping lava everywhere. Do manage to pop the Meg, try and get the baby Diva down, but Mercy is healing that. Oh, good use of cover there. So instead we're going to fade behind, try and target the Juno. Heal orb for ourselves because we've got both supports occupied. Do take down the Juno. Look for the Mercy. Can't find her, so we'll just go for the baby Diva. Baby Diva very, very low. She might remech in a second. Oh no, Farah takes us down, but at least their tank is down. Look at the distance though. 0.83 meters remaining. We need this soldier. No, they might get... Okay. They had nobody touching. They had so little to push it. That was actually crazy close. Guys, before we obviously pick up Aerial Distresser, if you could hit the like button on the video, it helps me out greatly. Obviously, if you want to see more Moira gameplay, there's the main channel, arcs_UK, or just hit the subscribe button on this one, and we tend to do some of the more fun builds here. Or fun games, like they can be a bit more one-sided, or funny builds, or different heroes. So, trying to navigate around this cache. We've got Aerial Distressor. If we get Stratosphere, that allows us to get Icy Coolant. Alternatively, we could have gone for oh, why have I forgotten the name of it? Talon Modification Module, which is the 6,000 damage one. And then we could get Weapon Grease back again. Probably going to be the best option, but I want to give myself a bit more health this time. So do I go for Techno Leech, which I can afford, or do I just go for the gadget? We opt to go for the gadget. Ethereal Excision will give us a lot of extra sustain if we're fighting the D.Va head on. It also gives us some nice movement speed. So pretty happy with this build. Again, it's just all about Chain Grasp. Shield Busters basically needed for the D.Va and the Juno. And yeah, we're already up to 25k cash. That's the same as the enemy Mercy. If you actually look at it, the enemy team's got an 8k cash lead.
3, 2, 1. Let the games begin.
Just checking out if the D.Va's got any beam reducing stuff. They don't tend to buy those if they're just against the Moira. They only buy them if they're against the Xayah. And only sometimes, actually. I don't know why every D.Va should be buying them. And if they see Moira on a Chain Grasp build, they probably should just pick up the Survival Green that they've got. Gives them 25 armor and a 15% reduction. Because it's going to be really difficult for Moira to do anything. I mean, well, it is 15%. It just means we need Shield Buster or something just to break even again. Oh, dancing around the Ashe right now. Who is chasing us? We drop a up-down bouncing heal orb at the back. We can't really step out for a Chain Grasp though, so we're just going to make our presence felt here. Again, fade round that same corner. There's 3 of them now though. We've dropped our gadget, dodged the missiles into the room, back out to the gadget, which dodges the dynamite. We've got Coalescence as well. We're going to fade over to the Mega. Coalescence over near the spawn. Can we get any kills here? I mean, either way, we're just, yeah, over near their spawn. We're trying to isolate ourselves so that only the D.Va can attack us, and that allows us to stay alive there. As well, are we done yet? Because we've still got Chain Grasp and some damage. D.Va's there. We've got our gadget, which we can drop on the floor. Ethereal Excision doing some work here. Chain Grasp now coming in, but the target's just about retreated. If D.Va wasn't low health, I think we might have been able to get some other kills. As now we fade back towards our D.Va. D.Va's actually body blocking for us quite well here. As now we heal all of ourselves. D.Va doesn't do it. We've got to fade out of the lava, drop the gadget. Ethereal Excision back on D.Va's head. And that's keeping us alive quite well, but come on. That was a little bit too much. We're up to 5k damage already, but we're a bit of a raid boss for the enemy team right now, just the way we like it. So our D.Va cleans up the Ashe. Bob's used as well. Ashe does seem to be able to get out of the bomb, as does the rest of the team. Oh, we're not going to get near you to save you in time, but we can be pushing. Oh, there's the Juno here. She is running. Okay, we're not getting close to them, but we do hear the Ashe shots in the distance, so here we go. The Hunter and the Prey. Try and get this Chain Grasp. We can't stay there that long. There's way too many players who are just going to all be shooting at us. D.Va opts to chase us a little bit. Chain Grasp now. Target Pharaohs. Switch to the D.Va because we'll get the... well, it's just an easier target to hit. So if we're going to deal damage to them anyway, why not attack the D.Va with a primary fire? Oh, Pharaoh Barrage comes in. Enemy team is starting to catch up on the payload. 2 kills from that barrage here. We're looking to see what we should do here, and actually we know that D.Va Mech's going to be chasing our baby D.Va here, so they seem to be surviving well. Mercy just about keeping them alive here. Oh, we get the D.Va low health. This Ashe does hit shots, but the damage orb surely is too much. No, there is additional healing coming in. We use our Coalescence now. We've got to make sure we use some cover because we can't just stand out there. We need to ideally make them hit a couple of shots on the wall. D.Va's mech is popped behind. Let's see if we can bounce a heal orb here. We use the gadget as well to create a heal zone. That just keeps us alive from the spam. Gonna fade jump up top, put some pressure over onto the Ashe. That should Chain Grasp onto the Mercy and the Ashe there. He was also pressuring the mass up. Ashe up top. Fade the Juno missiles. We've got our gadget as well, which we can pop on the floor if we need to. There we go for the 1v1, but D.Va's actually coming in as well. We have to leave that gadget. We don't want to be point blank range on her. Bounce a heal orb here, hoping that D.Va does not eat it. Pharaoh was chasing us, so we fade jump back up top. Mercy took a bit of damage there, but crucially, they're not forward enough to stop the objective being pushed. Enemy team with a 10k cash lead, but I mean, we're so far ahead of the rest of our team. Like, well earned. I do like playing against these flyers. Like, this many. You just don't come up with this flying comp if you're against the Moira. Like, the Diva was maybe a bad choice. They need something on the ground that can be more distracting. Right, we have got a lot of money. We could just straight up buy Eye of the Spider for 14k. That's going to make low health targets a bit lower. But if we sell 2 items here, we can get a 10k and a 9k. The thing is, we've already bought the 9k, which is Aerial Distressor. So now, if we sell Ballistic Buffer, we need some sort of survival in our build. But if we buy El Saca Suppressor, we'll be back to 9k again. So it's like, I want to check their healing. So if I was to buy El Saca Suppressor, that we can't buy a 10k item anymore. And what are we going to get? Volskaya? Like, that seems quite low. We can buy 2 slots here. Look at that. Aftermarket Firing Pin. 6k left. Talent Modification Module. That looks good, but look at our health. The only thing giving us health here is Aerial Distressor. At this stage of the game, that it might be a bit too squishy. Oh, there you go. I knew I was going to say that. I don't plan what I'm going to say in these videos too much, but it was in case I didn't bring that up. Then at least you guys might get that message.
They can win this. 3, 2, 1.
So enemy Ashes on a kind of weapon power build. I think they had 2 charges of Coach Gun rather than Calamity, which is the one which also would be AP on hit, which I much prefer. So a bit less damage, but they've got more knockback potential. It doesn't really affect me too much. Oh, huge chain glass damage. We saw them up there in the window. At least if we're under here, we've just got to listen out for a dynamite. Flank round here. Oh, huge chain glass targets. Mercy very low. There's some overhealth though, so we're going to flank all the way behind. We're quite confident playing like all the way back here. It's now chain grasp again. Ash hits 1 shot. We managed to get our life back up. We do take him down, take the mini, fly away from the Farah. Aerial Distressor doing a little bit of work. Mercy's going to res that Ash, but are they going to be able to get back into the point? That's basically the whole goal of us playing out there. Farah tries it, ends up flying over the Diva. And we do capture the point, which is good because we can get straight back out there. Chain grasp immediately over onto the enemy players. Ash does set us on fire here. We're going to try and save our baby Diva first of all. That didn't work. Farah took him down. So let's get that chain grasp working again. We can fade forward or we can opt to fade backwards here. I mean, obviously we're... or sideways. The enemy team's doing a good job holding us back through this choke. That Farah's kind of isolated here. Oh, she's got the Mercy pocket. We're going to fade through. Orb into the room. Diva is the one taking her down. As now we're up on the high ground. Let's have a look who we've got here. Ash there. Oh, no healers. Chain grasp. Perfect. Take down the Juno. Take down the Ash. Mercy's going to go down, but she does get the res on the Ash. Can we get her again here? El Saca Suppressor means, yeah, with low healing. So we fade back over to the point. I mean, we're not going to Mercy rule them because they're ahead on cash. So actually, it's coming into round 4. I'm tired, guys. This game was at midnight. Imagine what time I'm doing this recording. Anyway, we keep them back in spawn. And that's all she wrote. Oh, it's not all she wrote. They are contesting. We get a little exit kill over onto the Ash. What about the Juno? We don't need it. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show the power of like this build. It's automatically decided for you. Like, if you're against a Diva, you're pretty much going to go Chain Grasp. You could go Ethereal Excision, but why not just do the AoE damage and put pressure on the Diva? The rest of your team can't really do that much damage to Diva, so Beam Weapon's very, very valuable there. And even though she's got loads of armor and your damage isn't that high, if you've got Chain Grasp, you're damaging other targets. So it's just, in my opinion, a really cool way to play Moira in this situation. Guys, hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.